cold, cold world with an umbrella and it's cold as fuck. But bitch, that ain't no money. The fucking business is, man. It's mafia and paint, man. It's time for that culture for the streets, man. We back better than ever, ready to get y'all up-to-date news on shit that been going on in the hip-hop world, man. And there's been a lot of shit going on. I'm talking about a lot of shit. First off, by saying rest in peace to Young Dolph, man. Memphis icon, Memphis legend, a nigga that fed his section, his team, his label, and he carried Memphis with pride. You know what I'm saying? Like, we lost a super good dude in the game. You know what I'm saying? It's a tragedy. It's a tragedy. But at the same time, something got to come of this shit. Like, we losing too much talent, my nigga. Like, we losing all the good talent from Mo3, King Von, Dolph. All the niggas that got prominent futures, man, we be losing.
Yeah, man. It's been between this last year and this year, it's been a slaughterhouse when it's coming to rap. Like, they've been fed to the wolves.
Man, Memphis that turned into a war zone like Chicago, for real. You know what I'm saying? To the point where just like Chicago be losing good artists, Memphis is losing good artists, whether they going to jail or they dying. Like, there's been a lot of artists been get killed and shot in Memphis over the last year. I mean, it don't get talked about that much, but Memphis been sizzling lately.
Yeah, it's been going down. Like, and the crazy thing about it, it's just it really ain't hit us yet because Dolph is gone, but it really ain't hit us till we like, damn, nigga, Dolph really gone.
Like, he really gone.
Yeah.
Like, he really gone. Like, man. Like, that shit was unbelievable. I was on the computer when I heard it. I almost didn't even want to go look to see if the shit was true. Because in my head, I felt like it was true. Because it's not true because Dolph move a certain way. And I'm like, cuz got too many steppers around him to get touched on. You know what I'm saying? So to me, it didn't make no sense that the shit was the truth, but it ended up being true.
And the crazy thing about it, he had a whole shooter with him. And it clearly shows that he went to busting after them boys hopped in the car.
And that's
like, you getting paid, boy.
And that's bullshit. Because in the streets, as a street nigga, man, and we street niggas, when you protecting your homies, you protecting your homies. This your homie, you gonna sacrifice your life to protect the nigga. You know what I'm saying? Why these shooter niggas that's getting paid all this money, getting necklaces and bust down Cartier watches and nigga $30,000-$40,000 paid for wardrobes, get to travel the world, you live in a new house now, you fucking a different level of bitches now. Y'all lost y'all talent in the street. Before you got this occupation to hold a rapper down as a profession, y'all was in the streets holding niggas down. Y'all was in the streets holding niggas down. Like, niggas wasn't dying on your time. I hope not. Because I wouldn't have hired you as a shooter if a nigga got killed on your time. But, like, what I'm saying is, like, these niggas don't be on point. Like, where's these niggas? Like I said, the only niggas that did their job as far as being the shooter for the camp was Shine for Biggie. I mean, not for Biggie, but for Puff. And goddamn Lil Tim for Quando, Rondo. Them the only two niggas I done seen in the last 20-something years that played their position the way they was getting paid for it. They got paid to do their job. They did their goddamn job. The breadwinner walked away from the situation.
He's still living.
they did their job. The rest of these niggas is 1,000 niggas holding Dracos and shit and niggas videos with 100 drum. Like, nigga, give me 100 clip and let me shoot at a handful of niggas, man. All them niggas get shot, bro. How's you got a Draco and you ain't popping back, man? You just, what was you at? Was you ducking? Was you hiding until the shot stopped? Because this nigga, they killing your guy and you, where you at? Like, you security, bro. Dolph going to the cookie shop. You supposed to be in the cookie shop with him. Or standing outside the cookie shop so can't nobody get in that motherfucker. That's the shooter job right there. These niggas ain't doing their job, man. Rappers, y'all niggas got too much motherfucking money, man. Y'all niggas wearing $300,000-$400,000 worth of necklaces and bracelets and watches and shit, nigga. Take some of that motherfucking money, man. Go get y'all some paid for security, armed security. They don't hesitate. They will kill as soon as they see a motherfucking threat. Bringing these niggas out y'all hood just because he got a gun all the goddamn time, and then you bring him with you, y'all moving around, and these niggas in their phone talking to hoes, scrolling through social media. Is they checking for the threat, nigga?
Right.
I be sending them niggas home. Every time I see something, I'm like, oh yeah, man, catch that plane. Catch that plane, because I ain't about to die because you niggas ain't doing y'all job. All that, nigga, I can send you niggas back home, go cash out on me some guns and walk around like Rambo the whole goddamn time. And whatever happens, happens. I'm not gonna pay no niggas to not do their job, nigga. And I'm a street nigga, so if I pay you to do your job and I get shot on your nigga, I'm gonna wanna shoot you, bro. I done got popped up, nigga, because I'm paying you to motherfucker make sure I don't get shot and get shot still. I'll be them busting nigga about that, man. These niggas is paying some fraudulent ass niggas with guns.
The crazy thing about it, you would think how much these niggas be held accountable that they gonna handle business.
This ain't handling business, man. Them niggas is on party time and got a gun on them at the same time. Like, man, come on, man. These is $1 million motherfuckers, is multi-million-dollar motherfuckers y'all protecting, and y'all letting them die. Like I said in my blog yesterday, whoever that shooter was, they should fuck him up.
He definitely is a sorry motherfucker.
They should fuck him up, man. He ain't do his job. He ain't protect Dolph, nigga. So what the fuck did he even reach out to you and call you for? I'm coming into town, bro. Be there. The fuck he got you for, and he ended up dead still. A lot of these niggas is playing a part that they really didn't play in the street, man. Because if you was a shooter for real in the street, nigga, if you was a protector of your niggas in the street, nigga, if you was a nigga, a protector of your gang, nigga, a shooter for your squad, nigga, you gonna protect your teammates, nigga. Period. You will sacrifice your life too about them, nigga. Just like a nigga take down your nigga, you gonna go slide about him. Nigga, you supposed to sacrifice that time at that time. Make sure a nigga don't take your nigga. So for the nigga to be gone cause he clearly ain't do his job, then you that little bullshit at the end with the couple, man, come on, man. Them niggas driving off in the coupe and you holding a Draco that got at least 50 in it. You can turn that goddamn car into a motherfucking Vienna sausage can right now, nigga. Everybody in the car dead. They got away though.
They got away. They got away. And you got a whole motherfucking mop stick in your hand.
Mop stick?
You supposed to got nasty. You running behind the car, but you ain't doing shit.
And it's
you ain't hit nothing.
And it's fucked up to say. Because we don't know, and it's just an assumption. But to me, I feel like the nigga damn near had something to do with it, nigga. Because where the fuck was you at, nigga? When they pulled up out of the car, you supposed to get right.
He had to be on the side of the building.
You supposed to been out the car and been ready to get right. Because I'd have chopped that bitch up as soon as I see it come in the parking lot and swerve like that. I'm hopping out. I'm getting right.
Mm-hmm.
Where the fuck was you at?
He had to be on the side of the building.
And that nigga was hiding. They need
He
to
had
bust him
to.
up, man.
He had to. Ain't no
That
way
nigga
in the hell
tired.
you didn't hear them. Ain't no way you didn't hear them break stop and niggas goddamn. You heard some motion going on. You was outside. How you didn't?
And these niggas terrible, man.
Man, you supposed to goddamn with the topping niggas.
I'm talking about he supposed to Wild Wild West that whole parking lot, nigga.
Man, what? He
Ain't no
supposed to
way these
got
real niggas
nasty.
get killed. Like, nigga, hey, listen. Like I said, you put me in that situation, nigga. Car pull up, I'm jumping out. I'm finna give it to him. I don't give a fuck if I'm going to jail. I don't give a fuck if I catch a multiple murder charge. That's my job, nigga. This nigga paying me to catch a body, nigga. If one of these niggas pose a threat. And that's what the fuck I would have did. I wouldn't have paid. I wouldn't worry about none of the consequences. Cause nigga, for one, this gonna be self-defense. For two, this nigga got my back, nigga. So I'm gonna have the best lawyers in the courtroom, nigga.
Right.
If I get a high ass bond, I'm still getting out. I did my job.
I'm talking about he literally let them.
They smoke
He
Dolph,
literally.
man. They smoke cuz, man, on some hard shit. And he went out like that because a nigga ain't do his job. You let these niggas get up on him, shoot him, then get up on him some more and finish him off. Nigga ain't do his job, man. And we watched Dolph go out in a sad way unexpectedly because he got the wrong types of people around him. And this would be a lesson to a lot of rap niggas that street shit is overrated and they give out fucked up energy. You know what I'm saying? And what I mean by fucked up energy, nigga, you rapping about another nigga partners that's dead or that you might be responsible for smoking and shit cause you inviting death your way, bro. And last time I checked, man, there's a lot of careless niggas in the world. Nigga, I ain't scared of a lot of shit neither. I ain't scared to die neither. But nigga, I don't want to die.
Right.
So I'm gonna protect my way, myself by any means necessary. You know what I'm saying? But niggas is giving these niggas too much money. I'm talking about, nigga, when the last time you seen a shooter get paid so much motherfucking money, it changed his life and his family life? Because I know a lot of niggas in hip-hop right now that got in just off being shooters, nigga. Not being rappers. Shooters. They made a whole living out of being shooters in the rap game. Came in bullying. And they still in the rap game getting $1 million bags off of being muscle. They did their job right, though. Because once you get in the industry and nigga know like you really going in like that, you can damn near get a bag from any nigga that's a street nigga in the game. That's fucking you. Because they know how you get down. It becomes a real job for you. But most of these niggas got 35,000 niggas around them that just want to show you the gun in the video. But soon as niggas pull up because they ain't on go time though. And we lose rappers behind that shit.
Big as that goddamn gun was, it supposed to got nasty.
It was supposed to be empty.
Real talk. Real talk. That bitch supposed to be empty.
Man. Nigga just, man, you just let them take a legend, man. And I'm saying he a legend because where he from, goddamn it, he a legend, nigga. He from Memphis. He not from California. He not from Atlanta. He not from nigga. He from Memphis. He's a legend in Memphis, nigga.
He put on for that bitch.
Dolph and Gotti are the two biggest motherfucking names in the last motherfucking 10 years, 15 years in Memphis.
20.
Them niggas legends, man. Dolph a legend. I don't give a fuck what no niggas say, man. Y'all let a nigga get up on a legend, man. Man, that shit's so disgusting.
But that shit let niggas know right now. Since niggas being sloppy in the streets, just hire you a motherfucker that really got, you know what I mean? That's a professional. That's gonna top some shit. He ain't gonna be on drugs, weed, and lean and everything. He gonna be in the parking lot, vest up, gonna switch cheese your ass. You goddamn move wrong.
Cuz niggas that play that role in the street, nigga, I know a lot of shooters, nigga. We both do. Most niggas that play that role, cuz, don't even do too much talking. They can be around 1,000 niggas. That be the nigga that ain't doing no talking. Everybody laughing, giggling, joking and shit. That nigga like this.
He got a whole unit on his face.
Serious face. I don't know what's up with these new age so-called shooting niggas, man. These niggas is whack as fuck, nigga. And in return, rappers changing niggas' lives, bringing them out the hood, and still end up dead when they bringing these niggas out the hood to be protection for them, to be security for them. Niggas still losing their life though.
Mm-hmm. We done seen that shit happen all year.
That's why.
All year.
And he don't even put off that vibe like that. But, and it's a little bit off subject, but it's not. But Uzi's a fucking rock star, nigga. Lil Uzi Vert a rock star, nigga. When he do be around certain ways, that nigga got that armed security with him. Fuck them niggas.
Hell no.
And when he ain't got the armed security around him, he got that big bulletproof Expendables 3 truck that he got. He stay in that big motherfucker. Hanging out the top. Nigga pull up on the side of that nigga. Them bullets might ricochet back and hit the nigga that was shooting. He move around in that. You see Uzi in his bulletproof truck more than you see him in any of his cars. And that nigga got a lot of shit.
But can you blame him?
No.
That's supposed to be.
Supposed to move. That's how you supposed to
move. You move like the president. You move like the president.
Especially
niggas
when
got
you're
down.
the nigga that don't want to stop doing certain things because you're famous now.
You saw when OG Boo Dirty, he made he was basically saying, you know, when he see bag, he can't come back to Memphis. And you seen on that video, he pulled up like Michael Jackson had about 20 goddamn bulletproof trucks. They went right on out there in the hood and shot that video. You can't fuck with a nigga with money. He got trained professionals that's gonna handle business.
And that shit detrimental to your life, man. Like, look at all the movie stars, look at the rock stars, look at the real paid motherfuckers. That's easy to rob in real life because they ain't street people. Them motherfuckers got armed security. They don't give a fuck if you think they suckers. They don't give a fuck about nigga. All the shit I done been through. Go get rich and then go give me some armed security. I wouldn't give a fuck what none of my niggas said.
Man, look.
Fuck
at the end of the day, it's at the end of the day, this shit business.
Yeah,
this ain't no street shit.
I'm the breadwinner for my family. I must be protected at all costs. Fuck what y'all feel. I don't give a fuck what y'all feel.
Yeah. The show ain't no show without me.
None.
Shit.
And it's
just damn right. I'm gonna move like the military. You pull up, they gonna switch cheese your dumb ass and get away with it.
And granted, some niggas like 50 was a different animal. 50 had them steppers with him, man. 50, them niggas gonna shoot the show up. They gonna shoot outside up. They gonna shoot wherever the threat is at. We deactivate the threat. We gives no fucks. And you know he ain't giving no fuck, nigga. All them niggas over there on this side, they got this color t-shirt on and the bulletproof vest. They the ones that's gonna get into the fights. These black t-shirt wearing niggas right here and all these niggas got the bullet. Them is all shooters right there. They gonna flip this bitch upside down. Niggas wasn't touching 50 like that. Niggas wasn't trying to snatch no chains. None of that. Cause somebody gonna die about that shit.
I mean, that's a different era there, cause you gotta think about it.
But them the type of niggas you gotta have around you though, bro. You don't think 50 knew that coming into the game with a hit on you from the street?
Yeah, he knew.
He knew I gotta have niggas around me that's going. They don't give a fuck about jail. They don't, nigga. I got a nigga that's a kingpin outside sending them sharks at me, nigga. Go get all the shooter alarms, nigga.
Yeah.
And he had them from Maserati Fox. Yayo brought all the shooters over there. Nigga, he got niggas like Bengals.
Mm-hmm.
Nigga, he had the steppers with him.
He did.
Well respected steppers to the point where if you seen this nigga face in public, oh shit, he got a goon with him. Don't even try that.
Don't even get wrong.
Don't even try it. Because the shooters he got with him so respected in the streets for what they do with that hammer, you not gonna try them.
No.
These rap niggas now not bringing niggas around the breadwinner like that. They get put on by the breadwinner, then they go back to the hood and just go get some of their friends.
Mm-hmm.
That don't mean they were steppers. They just give them some guns now and they look like steppers. You might be the stepper. You know when they got some of these niggas that ain't gonna do their job 100%. You putting the leader at risk, bro. Larry Hoover wasn't leaving out the house without his best hitter with him. He in Chicago. He got beef with all these different gangs. Somebody gonna try him. But if you ride, you moving around with the right niggas. I know he was riding around with niggas. When the niggas see him, oh man, that nigga just killed nigga last week. And then nigga, they name was ringing to the point where you ain't about to try this man out here, man.
No. Hell no.
You don't think niggas like the real Ricky Ross, you don't think he had real life steppers with him?
Of course.
This nigga running the West Coast with this drug shit. It's in a city full of gangs that hold one specific corner don't hold all the weight. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So anybody will try you. Nigga don't give a fuck. You got to have niggas around you with that. They ain't got to have that, man.
Oh, nigga don't know how this rap game finna turn out.
They like Black Youngster, for instance. You could tell he got certified steppers around him. Who the fuck out there with that man? And he say and do the craziest shit. We just seen this nigga go into another nigga hood. Where you at, nigga? In another nigga hood. Who the fuck goes to another nigga project, cuz? You know how that project, nigga can't come in your projects and do that.
Boy,
they gonna die
right there. It's gonna get ugly.
This nigga went to another nigga project. Nigga, where you at? Come on, man. He gotta really be that. He really that. The niggas around him, they really that.
Mm-hmm.
Why niggas ain't playing with him?
Yeah, niggas.
The last time we heard who Black Youngster Ops is in Memphis. Cause I just don't know.
Well, I mean, the only one I heard is forgot what's the nigga name. He a vice lord or whatever. But they were saying basically how he flipped from vice lord to blood type shit, exposing them on that. But for the most part, you ain't heard about.
He don't
no. Matter of fact, his cousin did get killed. I take that back. He made a song about it. His cousin got killed.
But was it for something that his cousin did, or was it because they were trying to get at Youngster?
I mean, you'll have to hear the song in order, I forgot what they killed my brother, they killed my partner, they killed my ward. They some shit that's going on. You know how it is in the M. When they making them certain songs, they letting me, they know who did it. You did what I'm saying? Like it ain't no secret. It's up. So he got his own little smoke going on down there. Everybody that
This is what I'm saying though, cuz his ops ain't exposing themselves.
What you mean?
You can't. You don't have nobody on IG Live or on YouTube on another nigga blog talking about nigga. When I see that nigga, it's this and that. We
You
pulling
gotta
down and yeah.
it
All nigga
is.
know niggas ain't doing that with Black Youngster. And if it
I'm a
is,
matter
it's
of
some
fact.
old shit.
No, this was I think last year. Last year.
That's old. So out of all this shit that nigga Youngster been in the game for a minute now, he ain't had no real life problems. We done seen Youngster on the stage.
I mean, but
With the
when you
Draco,
think
nigga,
about
yeah,
it,
he said, nigga, and most rappers
when
went out the back door. Let's just
when you
state this
when
shit
you
clear. A
think
lot of
it, but
rappers, and this ain't got nothing to do with being scared as an artist. Nigga, as an artist, most artists come through the back and they leave through the back. It's not a scared tactic. That's how you bring the celebrity in, nigga.
right.
Niggas ain't waiting in no line and all that shit. Ain't no line in the back. The line in the front. Nigga, we come through the front, we come through the back, and we leave out the back. Period.
Mm-hmm.
That nigga got into some shit, pulled the Draco out from his nigga. Give me the Draco. You got shooters with you. He like, fuck that. Give me the Draco.
Yeah.
Threw that bitch up and said, we going this way. We going out the front. Fuck every one of these niggas. And
I
nigga, them
mean,
niggas
but
grabbed each other
you
and was like, we
gotta.
going through the
But
front
the
then.
thing about it, this the thing. Wherever youngster go, his niggas they militant.
Exactly. They really that.
They militant.
Cause they
And
really
I'm saying
that.
that. And I'm saying that when he came to Augusta and did a feature with a nigga, they came down there in a Sprinter van. Soon as he stepped out the Sprinter van, niggas had them drakes in their hand. They ain't smiling. He went in there to conduct business. He came up out of there. They shot the video and left.
You know why they moving like that? Because he specifically sit down with these niggas and explain to them, this is how we moving. If you ain't moving like this, then fall out.
Oh,
Back.
yeah.
The
You
niggas
gotta
around
be.
him, them the niggas that's gonna stick to the script. They gonna
Mm-hmm.
catch them bodies. They gonna do whatever it takes to protect this nigga, because he the reason they got this heavy camp necklace on. He the reason they around Yo Gotti now. He the reason they riding in Lambos now. He the reason they staying in condos and shit now.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, man. Show a nigga that changed your life the same loyalty you would a nigga in the street that didn't change your life. Because niggas ain't changing niggas' lives in the street. You just got love for this nigga, so you will risk your life for this nigga. These niggas is, nigga, the shooters that be doing their job. Look how Lil Tim came home after he shot Lil Von, King Von. Rest in peace, King Von. But look how he came home, though. He didn't have no goddamn grill when he went in. He had
No,
no
hell
necklaces.
no.
He didn't have no watches. He had a t-shirt, some Levi's, and some Forces on. Nigga. That's how he was dressing. That
Got
nigga
money.
came home. He had a top-notch lawyer on his
Got
case.
monetized and everything.
His bond got paid. He was the talk of every blog for his role as a shooter. Everybody said he did his job. Like, it was a tragedy who it was he had to shoot, but he did his job. You know what I'm saying? Came home, $50,000 grill in his mouth. Big dumbass necklace on. Big dumbass iced out cardio. With the
All of
racks.
the rappers
Quando
all of
made
the
sure
rappers
he paid
started
that
following him.
nigga, man. Quando made sure he paid his top shooter. And I'm gonna call him top shooter because none of them other niggas did shoot nobody. It was him that shot the nigga that deactivated the threat. Top shooter. He didn't give a fuck. He didn't even know fully what's going on. He just seen, looked out Quando getting jumped on, all these niggas around him. He don't know who got no gun or none of that. Nor did he give a fuck. He really sacrificed his life. Popped the nigga, then got popped. He sacrificed himself to make sure that nigga was okay.
Mm-hmm.
That's the shooter's job.
And he got rewarded in the end. Got followers up, got monetized.
Everything. He getting a bag now. He done turned. Now it's a career. So if when he moving around all these relationships that NBA build with niggas in, They gonna fuck with him on the strength.
Real talk. He made
Because they know where he stand with this shit.
He made history.
That's what I mean. Like he was really that. He didn't think about, man, if I shoot this nigga right here, we gonna go to jail because we in front of none of that. I don't know who got the gun, none of that. He just jumped out, bop, bop, bop. Then he got popped right after. He ain't give a fuck about that. He still was looking up to make sure Quando was good from the ground, pointing the gun at niggas, make sure they got the fuck away from Quando. He had niggas scared to get up and go help Von because he still was waving the gun like, nigga, y'all niggas better from the ground, shot up, nigga.
Yeah. Once he seen the main nigga, once he seen who was swinging, he got his man.
Man, he wasn't playing. He deactivated the threat ASAP. He did his job, man. If you gonna be a shooter nigga for a nigga or the security for a nigga and he paying you for that, do your fucking job. You niggas in the streets taking hit bread to take hits and all this shit, and that be little bread, because a lot of times niggas that be taking hits don't even be getting no money in the streets.
Mm-hmm.
3-4 bands and shit like that, to them, they go shoot a nigga ass up about that little ass money. You can't even go get a real pack with that bread, but you know when it about the bread. Now you got a nigga that'll make you a millionaire if you kill a threat, and you niggas is failing like a fuck. I wish I would trust you nigga, with anything like that, cause y'all clearly
any nigga that's a boss, especially if you think you on that level, like most of these young niggas is, as far as when it come down to money, they feel like they on that Rick Ross type level, cause how arrogant they is. Ain't no way you supposed to be having no goddamn sloppy shooter. That nigga don't even supposed to even be on drugs.
He supposed to be fully functioned, nigga.
Fully.
Nigga, don't even talk to me, nigga. Look around. Pay attention,
exactly.
Nigga.
Don't look at me at all. Watch this motherfucking road.
No, I'm saying, like, I don't know what's going on. These niggas they bring these niggas in as shooters, but they play the role more of a fucking kicking buddy.
Man, they just
we out on the road, nigga. I'm rich as hell. I'm a fucking target now. And you out here playing the motherfucking round, nigga. I don't want no niggas like that. I don't got niggas like that around me now in real life. What the fuck I'm gonna go get rich and bring some niggas around me like that for? Man, no. Ain't that much kicking it in the world, cuz.
No, it ain't. It ain't. Y'all niggas can go back home.
To the crib. Take y'all ass back to the crib. I'll go give me some armed security, nigga. Nigga, pass up one of them Cartier watches, iced out, bust down, rolly, $100,000 necklace, nigga. You can pay for your security 6 months up to 6 months to the year for armed security.
Real talk. Real shit.
With that 100 bands, you're gonna make that. Y'all niggas getting 100 a show.
Y'all throwing that on bitches.
Spend it on security, you getting it back that week.
Y'all throwing that type of money on bitches. So, I mean, I don't see why not.
It's crazy, cuz I advise all rappers to go get armed security, bro.
Even young boy, goddamn, even when he was in the hood, you seen he had a big nigga out there, 7 foot, 300 pounds.
He be having armed nigga right
Damn
now.
right.
House arrest and got armed security at his
Real talk. And he's not soft for that. He's smart, nigga. You was the Dondada.
Just cause you out on bond like that, a nigga might try to play with you just so they can trick you off the street.
Real talk. And you got somebody that's gonna handle business. If a nigga get wrong, he want the hands, he can get the hands. But 9 times out of 10, he gonna get his ass blown away because they registered shooters.
Yeah.
They practice.
The ones at the crib right now, you gotta they register shooters.
Yeah, damn right. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Nobody on no lean and no pills and X pills, all that with no guns.
One position like this with a big suey like this.
Yeah.
24 hours.
Niggas standing outside looking crazy.
But it's necessary, man.
Shit.
That's the only way you can protect yourself, your money, your family. We seeing what's going on. Rappers getting their houses broke in. They killing rappers in their car. They catching
Man.
rappers anywhere and killing them, robbing them. Like a rapper is a motherfucking is a metal in the street to a nigga now.
Mm-hmm.
Like niggas ain't even targeting dope boys no more, nigga. They like shit. You see, cuz just got that deal.
Soon as they see a rapper, boy, he fool.
You fool anywhere.
You fool. I don't
That shit
care where
sad.
you come from. Yeah, like they, certain niggas be in certain major cities and they be want to holler that, oh shit, I'm from the rack. I'm from wherever. They want to holler these notorious cities, but nigga, when you go to another nigga city,
Yeah,
all that shit go out the window. Cause these niggas don't give a fuck about these niggas that you hang with at home. You at their house
none of them.
now.
They don't give a fuck about none of that.
Yeah, that shit go out the window once you leave. That shit damn near just like going to another motherfucking prison. And you going to a prison where you don't know a nigga from Adam or Eve. Nobody don't care nothing about what you used to do or what you done
Uh,
did and everything. Niggas
no.
will top your ass.
And I said that shit in the blog too yesterday. I basically was like, man, niggas gotta stop having that hatred for the real niggas in the game that's winning. Cause while they winning, we winning too, even if we ain't winning. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Because as long as the real niggas is in the game, real niggas always got a chance to get the fuck up out the trenches for real. But
And
it's all kind of hate us so much because the only way you can make it around this shit and in this shit is weaving around all that bullshit because you ain't received the way you want to be received in places, not even in your own city. Motherfuckers be mad you done got rich.
yeah, success make a motherfucker want to kill you.
Like straight up. Like
Hell
that's why I feel
yeah.
like that whole shit, that whole setup with Dolph, that was a hit, bro.
Of course. That was
Like,
a blitz all day.
this nigga had jury on and he got a $250,000 car parked out in front of this cookie shop. Y'all didn't try to take nothing.
They got the drop.
They shot this nigga up, man. The nigga arm hanging out the goddamn window with a rollie on it.
You know what I mean?
They ain't try to take that.
They came to get the job done.
That shit was some paid for shit, man. And behind that shit, there's gonna be some smoke in the city, man. Just like it was for FBG Duck and niggas that caliber that get took out in these other cities.
And
Don't never think the niggas just got killed and that's all that happened. Niggas, it's gonna be turmoil behind that shit because these niggas was shakers and movers. The shit they did, they whole squad was able to move off that shit, live off that shit.
Communities too.
Something gonna happen to people about that.
Like even the community even said they not even mad about what's about to happen because of Dolph.
Dolph was a man.
They feel like something needs to happen.
Dolph was for his community,
Yeah, this man done blessed so many. And Makita's cookie shop, shit, they just got 70K in 2 days and online orders and everything. Dolph has marketed them to where they're gonna be set for life.
They're gonna be set for life.
Motherfuckers, I didn't even my homeboy, I think he's working close to Memphis or whatever. He said, cuz we gonna go down there to go get some of them cookies. Just like when Nipsey died in front of goddamn
that place
Crenshaw
about to be
Slaughter.
a monument, man.
People always they come to that motherfucker like they come to that bitch like it's a museum. Kids, gang members, civilians. They all go pay homage over
See,
there, and
the only thing about that I don't agree with is the fact that some outsiders came over there. It was different in the Nip situation because dude that killed Nip was actually from the set.
over there,
You
right?
see what I'm saying? So by Nip dying like that, it turned that whole section into a monument. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Whereas with Dolph, some niggas came to his hood and got him out of there. They gonna have this that place gonna be a monument in Memphis, but I don't think everybody gonna be able to go over there,
They
bro.
go, they no, they finna relocate. That's why cause it's store damages, so they was getting a fundraiser or whatever, and now they got
But
enough
see,
bread. They
it's
gon'
still not even to me for it to be a monument. You gotta keep it there. You know what I'm saying? They ain't moved the
yeah, but
marathon store
it
when Nip
done
died. They kept it there.
it true, but they got so many online sales and so many different avenues done open up for them that it's solidified now.
Yeah, for
I know
sure.
what you say. I
But
know
it's
what you
not gonna be
saying.
the same effect though. If they move into a good section of Memphis and now everybody come get the cookies, it's not the
I
same.
mean,
Because if a
that,
motherfucker
but
come all the way from California and they like, I want to go to Makita Cookie because Dolph said they want to go to Makita's Cookies where Dolph died.
yeah, but you got to think about
It ain't
the
gonna be the same
mom,
effect.
the you know what I mean. They probably might be traumatized. You know what I mean from
Oh no,
being in that area.
I ain't disagreeing with none of that. But I'm just saying it's gonna be less of a monumental thing if they don't keep that right. Like that's where he lost his life right there. So even if
True,
y'all get y'all a new location, what's wrong with keeping that a Makita still too?
you
Because
right.
this the location that he came to
Yeah, you can open
solely
up two
because this shit
stores.
was in his hood.
You can open
Not
up two
because it was over
stores.
there, because that shit was in the hood. When I come to the hood, first place I'm stopping.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It's just gonna change that if they move it. So I feel like they supposed to refurbish that. Even if they gonna move and have another store that they work out of, I feel like they still gotta. That's where he lost his life at. This is where he stamped y'all for real. And y'all gotta like come on. This is where people want to come to put they can't put the flowers down at the new Mark Mokitas. That ain't where he passed.
If
People
I
that
was
travel
them,
around the world and want to see Dolph where he lost his life and shit like that, and where like his hood. Makita's was in his hood, so when they come to see where Dolph lost his life, they also get a
yeah,
chance to come see his hood.
yeah, they gonna
You
have to come to
move that,
South
you
Memphis.
lose that.
But for the most part, though, that even though his the way he passed away was tragic, that just solidified that he the king of Memphis.
Yeah, it did.
You know what I mean? He when he died, he brought the hood out, and it was like that spot where he got killed called Airways. It was like people died all day, every day in that spot or whatever. But when Dolph died, nigga, they barricaded the streets like Michael Jackson.
Because everybody know what happens when you kill somebody of that caliber, and a lot of people love you.
Right. They say nigga all hoods came out like ants. The whole M as a whole, nigga, that nigga he he brought everybody out.
Shit, that shit
That's
tragic.
powerful.
Yeah,
It,
that's
it was
powerful.
tragic. It's tragic, but it's powerful as
And
fuck.
don't play with me, play with your bitch.
Yeah, that and a
Like
hundred
three sing,
shots
it's like three old songs. They
went
in the
up two
top
hundred percent,
motherfucking Billboard shit right now in streams since he
two hundred
passed.
percent, 200%.
Yeah.
So you already know, cause just
And you know his
imagine
videos been going crazy too.
how much. Just imagine how much they're gonna charge you to go in the funeral and also the after party. They finna go in for Dolph.
Yeah,
They finna stamp. They finna stamp Flipper. They finna
but
go,
until I don't
man.
think they just gonna be welcoming everybody like that to shit
I
until they
don't think
figure
so
out
either.
who did what though.
I think because they can't. Dolph is so big, you can't put him in no church. You're gonna have to put him in the stadium. They gonna have to. I'm pretty sure that's probably what they thinking. Like, man, it's finna be motherfuckers flying in from everywhere.
And he had a
This
lot of
man was well loved.
people.
We can't get everybody in no goddamn one church, man. Everybody ain't gonna be able to see the sermon. This shit gonna have to be somewhere big to where everybody can, even if they on the outskirts of the stadium or whatever, they'll still be able to watch the shit on the screen. Like serious. This shit finna be big.
Big.
This shit finna be ridiculous. That boy Stamp. Now they gonna officially call Memphis Dolph World for real, for real.
Oh, it's Dolph World for sure.
It's Dolph World for sure. It's he was hollering Dolph World way when he was living. It's solidified now. I wouldn't be
Like
surprised
what
if
they niggas couldn't do, whether they fucked with Dolph or not, was dispute his hustle in this shit.
they couldn't stop him.
Cause he ain't kiss no ass for no bags. He came
No,
in dropping a bag to do whatever he wanted to. He came in, oh shit, I fuck with Gucci. Shit, propose Gucci, how much you gonna charge me open up for you? Gucci told 3-4 thousand. Shit, nigga. Yeah, he said ever since that day, that's what changed everything for him. Being able to open up for WAP.
right.
Come on, man, changed everything for Cubs.
That was good marketing. That was a good 4,000. That was well spent.
Well, man, even if he said 10, it would have been well spent. This
It
WAP,
still
you
would
the
have been
hottest
well
trap
spent.
rapper at the time, and this your lane too.
Yeah, real talk.
To get
So it's
that
like,
because that was, and he did that at a WAP show. You know that bitch was packed.
no, it was.
WAP, I ain't
No,
never
it
seen
was.
WAP. I done seen WAP a few times. I ain't never seen WAP in the spot because it ain't packed. He come out, nigga,
That
all the
nigga bringing the
hustling niggas
gangsters
and the
out.
goon. Like WAP bring the goons out.
The gangsters coming to the goddamn show if he there. Believe that. All the gangsters coming to that show. That
All the robbers and the nigga, all that gonna be there.
this damn near okay. I don't know how to put it like when it comes between Boosie and Gucci when it comes down to the streets. But Gucci just got just as much power in these streets as Boosie.
You said what?
He got just as much power as Boosie when it comes to these shows.
Yeah, he do. They all got power. In the South. It's a whole bunch of niggas that got that same level of power though.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna say like the Boosie power. Boosie shit a little is different. Like WAP got that juice like that, but then again they from different sections of the South. But like them niggas
mm-hmm.
got that. Jeezy got it.
Hell yeah,
But
that's solidified.
the thing about Boosie, Jeezy, uh, Dolph, um, they got the ability to go to all the states and get the same effect. When Guwap come
Mm-hmm.
up here, cause we from the Midwest, we up north with it. Cause we love that nigga just the same as the South love.
The South do, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't give fucking Gucci popping up in the club or he popping up in the Coliseum thing. Nigga, that bitch packed and he bringing the streets gonna be in that bitch. Boosie too,
Yeah.
Jeezy too, Future too. I can't leave Future out.
Oh yeah, the
Them
Wizards.
niggas, they can go anywhere. They can go to Cali. They can go to the Carolinas. They can go to Kansas City. They can go to Oklahoma City. They can go down to Texas. They can go to Louisiana. They can go to Florida. Nigga, they come back up and go to Milwaukee. Come back, go to Indiana. Nigga, they can go Colorado, Las Vegas, Arizona. They can go to all these spots and they get 100% the same reaction. Everybody don't get that. Some of these niggas only got that praise in their section. Like Rocco down in that section of Carolinas and all them southern states around Atlanta and shit like that. He got that shit on lock still to this day. But you send Rocco to Colorado, the show might not be as packed as it usually be. Because over there, they more tuned into the West Coast rappers.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, it's different. Whereas Gucci come to Colorado, goddamn, this Gucci. Damn, I don't give a how much West Coast music they listen to. They know this nigga catalog. That nigga
Yeah,
Universal.
yeah.
They Universal.
And the crazy thing about it, them new paper route artists, they gotta go hard. They gotta go in for dog.
They gotta go hard for themselves. I'm gonna tell you why.
But no, what I'm saying, the reason why I said that, like, okay, the only one that was there when the paper route change was small, uh, was Jay Fizzle. You know what I mean? When they had the
Yeah.
small paper route change.
Nigga,
But
him and Key Glock had the same small paper route chain.
now, when you see the new artists, when
Key
you see
Glock
what
just
Dolph
turned
gave
into a
them,
bigger star than Fizzle.
yeah, of course. But what I'm saying now is when you see the new paper route chain, what them boys got, them bitches is iced out. He upgraded them bitches like them
All
niggas.
that shit.
He blessed them with that brand to where, okay, nigga, if I leave, nigga, the way I got you shining, nigga, you better goddamn go crazy. Nigga, you represent this brand, nigga. I represent for the hustlers, for the bad bitches. Nigga, you gotta continue this job.
Yeah, but
You got to.
that's a hard. It's just like
It's
Biggie dying and Junior Mafia gotta try to fill that void. Nigga, that's a hard void when you
it,
up under a super superior hustling ass nigga.
but I'm
That's like that's
saying,
like that's like that's like Hove dying and nigga telling Bleak, man, you got the nigga Bleak gonna try with the best of his ability, but mentality wise, the way he move is savvy. He don't have the whole in him like that to carry a dynasty, nigga. And Dolph was carrying a dynasty. Them niggas can't hold only nigga over there that even got enough behind them to even try to attempt to carry the dynasty is Key Glock.
I
And yet and
mean,
still, Key Glock don't have the ties and the love from everybody like Dolph did. Dolph tied to Gucci. Dolph had relationships with a whole bunch of niggas in the streets and other places. Like he built these relationships where he built that love for us. Where he got that love, he received it. You know what I'm saying? And everybody ain't gonna have that, so they gotta try to level up in the game step by step. Whereas this nigga was CEO status, he was carrying niggas' careers on his shoulders. So the same way I'm successful, I'm finna show you, I'm finna make you niggas successful just the same way I did for myself. Now he's took out the picture. They gotta figure that shit out for themselves. They don't
true.
have the same credentials to walk into any of these record labels and request a motherfucking thing like Dolph did because they don't have the catalog Dolph did. They didn't do the numbers. You know what I'm saying? So everything is really gonna be technically different.
I mean, which one of them I checked out their video? The videos that he got on the paper route Illuminati. what you call them? They like Mucha Great. His views looking like 700,000. So it's could be some work done there. Snoop Badass. He like
All
it's a
of them
couple.
eventually their videos reach a million, but they be low millions.
Yeah, of course. But what
You know what
I'm
I'm saying?
saying
And that
is
don't really
that
show.
the only reason why like they said is down there like shit blackball because of the ties that CMG has. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying?
And Dolph was
So
able to break through on all that because Dolph had ties to some of the niggas CMG had ties to too because niggas didn't pick no side with Dolph.
right.
Niggas that fuck with Dolph, they fuck with Dolph. They weren't picking no side, whether they fuck with Gotti or not.
The only one that had that was on his side like that on that situation was WAP. You know what I mean? He don't fuck with Gotti. Dolph don't fuck with Gotti. So it was mutual. He ain't never
But
have to worry about him uh trying to, I guess get back cool or whatever the case may be. He from looking at his Instagram showing they literally had a 20-year relationship in the game.
yeah, they relationship real. Whereas none of the other niggas in they team got relationships with niggas like that in the industry like that. Cause
No, no.
nor do they have the star power to overcome being blackballed like Dolph did. Dolph was been before him and Gotti got into the situation where they were dissing each other. He was already a figure. He was up
Hmm.
there already. So nigga,
He
no
been
matter how much
blackballed.
we falling out, you can't sever ties I got with certain people because nigga, while I was coming up, I was building these ties.
And
They
I'm
don't have
already
that.
knowing. And I'm already knowing it's a reason why Dolph felt that way. I'm pretty sure he got it was one of them type of niggas. Shit. Oh, if you don't sign the CMG, you ain't gonna make it. Type shit. I could believe he literally said some shit like nigga, I got the key to the city, nigga. Ain't nothing gonna shake around this bitch if it ain't CMG. And that molded Dolph to go crazy.
But who ain't gonna say that if they you think the niggas P was talking to convince them to be no limit, you don't think he was telling them that? Even though Cash Money was out there? You don't
Hmm.
think he was saying, nigga, shit, nigga, them niggas ain't fucking with us. You can't, nigga, we the best choice. Nigga, he had niggas from Magnolia on No Limit.
Yeah. But it's like,
Everybody tell that
I
story.
mean,
So,
it's like, see, motherfuckers from the M, they can literally like give you the history on how God it was with Don Tripp and Lido and Zilla, like the beginning of CMG.
Gotti ain't had to
How,
say, I don't hold that against him though, then, because at that time, Gotti was going through shit where he was paying his way out of bad contracts and shit like that. When you in fucked up situations, you as much as you want to, you can't afford to chauffeur another nigga career, cause you just can't do it.
you right, you right.
You can promise them. Why you think certain rappers nowadays, when they on their way, they ain't there yet, and then they meet niggas they build relationships with. They promise them like, look, man, just hold me down, cuz just stick with me through this shit, cuz, and we gonna eat. It's a loyalty thing from that point because they want to see if you gonna ride this shit out with me while I'm on the rise to get
Hmm.
into the bag that's gonna change the situation for you. That's where you see a nigga give a nigga like Rallo Rodriguez the big chain, 4PF chain. That nigga, he didn't get no little 4PF. That nigga got a big one because he thugged it
Yeah.
out with Lil Baby till Lil Baby turned into that nigga.
Hmm.
At this time, now I got the bag. I know you ain't around me just because I got the bag, because you was around me before I got the bag.
Hmm.
So I know the level of your loyalty, nigga. That's how that shit go.
That shit crazy. That shit crazy how these young niggas run up so many M's and put these little niggas, they other little homies in position to be bosses.
I
Like,
respect the shit out of it because that ain't something we see in hip hop. But
yeah,
this is the bad part about that shit, cause as a young nigga, you don't know how to be a boss correctly. So somewhere in that cipher, you gotta have an older nigga with y'all. He ain't got to be the boss, but nigga, it gotta be a nigga you respect enough to understand what he's saying to you, and you take it
you
in.
need. That's why you got
You need
OGs
that
like
shit,
50
cuz.
out there. You got OGs out
And
there
these
like 50
niggas, you
that's
know, in the
been
new
torn.
generation, they got a sense of saying, I don't got no OGs, or I don't got no big homies, or I don't be listening to.
Yeah.
Okay, nigga, but you go, so you walking blind then. So regardless of your big homie situation, what he doing now, cuz been through a lot of shit, and if he sit here talking to you at an older age, that's showing you, nigga, he lived through the shit, nigga. Because a lot of niggas did. So you should be listening. But they get the money, they don't want to listen to nobody. I know what I'm doing, you know what I'm saying? You don't think Keith would have took less losses, he would have lost less homies if he was listening to more older niggas. Dirk would have took less losses. He would have went through less shit if he was listening to older niggas. He just now starting to polish up, listening to another young nigga, which is Lil Baby, that got a
was
different
raised
type
by
of
some older
mentality,
niggas.
nigga. Before he got around Lil Baby, cause he was on some reckless shit.
Yeah, see, Lil Baby was raised by old school niggas that get money.
My whole point exactly. You got to have some older niggas around. You don't have to have a lot of them, but you got to have an older nigga you respect around you, man, because he gonna help you move right. Because as a young nigga, you willing to be reckless. We all was as young niggas.
He been around niggas that's millionaires in the hood that count money. So of course, when he came into the game, money really wasn't no thing to him. He just know how to move.
But you gotta know how to move in this shit. That's the most important part of keeping this shit.
When you see Lil Baby, he have his security with him, but at the same time, he keeps something big on him too.
Yeah, he do, but he ain't flashing in this shit.
No,
It's gonna be a surprise for your ass when you run down on him.
Right.
That's how it's supposed to be. When you constantly pulling out your gun and a nigga ain't gonna do this, you inviting a nigga to try you or call your bluff or whatever you want to call it. You invite that energy to yourself, bro. And that's why all the niggas that rap like that, nigga, I do this to a nigga, I kill niggas, I rob niggas, I that's their whole agenda they push. They go through the most shit. When the last time you heard Big Crit getting into some shit? When the last time you heard Rick Ross getting into some shit? He too busy rapping about getting some money, living in mansions and riding boats and nigga boss shit.
He moved like a boss.
Off that nigga, when I see him, I want to do something to him. Energy, because he think he tough.
He ain't using security like gunplay no more. This man got enough bread to pay real professionals.
In the world today, man, no matter how many gunmen you got, when you go to another nigga city, y'all outgunned.
Of course.
You need paid security, bro.
You need that. It's important these days because
keep you from being under investigation, from having street niggas with criminal records shooting niggas. And it's gonna keep you from going through the bullshit, nigga.
It's gonna stop the RICO Act. It will kill the RICO Act by you doing it the correct way.
They gotta get security. That's the only way that shit.
You got a team of niggas that's on felony probation with all this crazy shit on their record. Y'all test some shit up. The feds get involved. Oh, it's RICO Act. Y'all a whole gang. Versus if you would have paid a professional that is trained
they ain't even talking when the incident happened. They ain't even fucking with you. They gonna talk to them. Shit.
And they ain't even going down for questioning.
So it's like, nigga, eliminate going through all that bullshit. Get you some paid security.
Yeah.
Period, man. And rest in peace to Young Dolph. Condolences to his family, man. And hope this shit right here wake Memphis up, man. Because Memphis got the rap game right now. They got a big piece of the rap game right now. And if they can hold their shit together, man, they can run Memphis, can run hip hop. Like straight up. And it's been a long time coming since we seen Memphis run hip hop. when MJGA Ball and them was out and Swab House doing their thing, and you had all these people coming out of Memphis back then. You had 3-6 doing their thing. You had DJ Squeaky was
Tommy
on
Wright.
producing everything. Like Memphis was at an all-time high with it. They back in that position, but you can ruin it with the fuck shit. That fuck shit had a police all in Memphis, niggas stretching everybody out, niggas catching cases they wouldn't have caught because of the heat. Like, how you think the mob moved? They would have killed one of their own because he didn't went outside and put a target on the mob.
Mm-hmm.
You make us hot, we got to get you out the way because you
Right.
bringing too much attention. Like, they didn't like attention.
They don't move like that. They move in
They don't
silence.
move like that no more. It's like fucked up. You know what I'm saying? But on
Yeah.
another note, man, we gotta get into this Kanye shit, man.
Yeah.
You know, like a lot of niggas think Kanye like a weirdo, but most smart ass people is weird.
A
Like most
marketing
real smart,
genius.
like Einstein was weird, but he was smart as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
What's the one nigga that be talking about space and the aliens and shit? He paralyzed, he in a chair, nigga can't even move, his mouth don't even move. It's like whatever he think, I guess it come out on the screen or some shit. This nigga smart than
Come
a
on,
motherfucker.
Einstein.
I don't know who this dude is, but he's smart as fuck.
Yeah.
But everybody, Prince was smart as fuck. Weird as fuck.
Mm. Yeah.
Michael Jackson was smart as fuck.
Weird as hell.
Weird as fuck. All the smart ones be weird. Kanye one of them.
Mm-hmm.
How many niggas you know that's a rapper, movie star, anything, and got enough pull to put their name on a brand and push that brand and make it become just as big as the Louis Vuitton, the Balenciaga, the Gucci, all of that. And his clothes look way less quality than all they shit.
Everything. Real talk.
None of his
Shit be
shit
real
look better
ugly.
than they shit, but he sells it at the same price or more than them niggas do. That nigga smart, man.
That nigga's a marketing genius.
And that's another thing I
Marketing
wanted
genius.
to touch upon because you just hit it on the nose when you said he a marketing genius. He really is. Like, look what he doing. You pushed your album. Not only did you name your album after your mother, but so it's you saluting your mom because you named it after her. But on top of that, he started doing all this weird shit. You staying in the stadium, you paying $1 million basically a night
Just to record.
in this stadium. You walking around covering your face up with a stocking looking type of. He was doing weird shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then you have a listening party. You bring Ruger out. Ruger, he come out with the GDs and the Doe song. Now we got Kanye, kind of back in the GDs a little bit. But on the other side of it all, he also with his wife, ex-wife, whatever they are going through, whatever. They over here on this other side trying to get Larry Hoover out. When you really look at it, all that shit marketing too, because you over here, you stamping the GDs. This nigga just happens to have a song called They Don't Let the GDs in the Dough. They can't get a big cosign in the rap world for shit.
No.
The biggest nigga in the game come through and stamp they shit. And he a Chicago nigga. And he one of the biggest influencers in the game. Like,
nobody marketing skills is like Yeezy.
He just put him in the dough.
The way this man think is crazy.
It is.
That nigga is the definition of a mastermind. I was wondering like how is he gonna come in the game and match up with the greatest, and then when I first peeped it out is when him and 50 dropped on the same day. He smoked 50 as an album sales when he did
Yeah, he did, but at that time, Kanye was
Graduation.
already in the game had transitioned already. Kanye was
Yeah,
already
but what
Kanye
I'm
last few
saying,
projects had outsold 50, so he was gonna
but
outsell anyway.
what I'm saying, I used to think gangsterism will forever overpower what's the type of music Yeezy made? Hip hop, regular hip hop.
Yeah.
I thought gangster rap would outsell hip hop, but
Gangster rap really ain't about the sales. You gotta think the biggest gangsters that's popular had enough savvy in them to be that. The only gangster rapper that we look up to no matter what that nigga go do, cuz we'll see this nigga on WWE, on the news, motherfucking he did a gospel album. Like Snoop did everything. We don't discredit him for nothing.
he did.
He's the biggest gangster. I don't give a fuck what no nigga say. He Uncle Snoop on every coast. He Uncle Snoop to every rapper. He uncle to the celebrities, nigga. Everybody want to smoke with nigga. This niggas don't even smoke weed. They get around that nigga. They just want to smoke because it's Snoop.
Yeah, he definitely the
He's the
big
most
dog.
popular gangster rapper ever,
Of,
all time. It'll never be a nigga bigger than him.
I
And I'm
agree.
saying that shit because it's the fucking truth, nigga.
I agree. I agree.
Snoop Dogg is the Shaq of rap, nigga.
I agree.
And reason why I call him the Shaq of rap instead of Jordan is because Shaq is still virtually, physically more well received today in the NBA without playing still than Jordan is.
True.
Everybody loves Shaq. You don't
Right.
hear nobody down talking Shaq, bro. Everybody, the rappers love him, the celebrities love
They've
him,
been
the
rapping
TV
about him for
shows.
years.
Everybody love him, nigga. He has a star power that's keeping him alive. He able to still be a millionaire off of being Shaq.
Real talk.
Snoop is the Shaq of rap, man. It'll
I
never be
agree.
another gangster ever as popular as Shaq. Cube is not even a real
With
gangster.
with
Let
with
alone
with
some
with
Steve like that.
with long, with longevity like Snoop in the rap game anyway. Like that
Yeah,
nigga he's that guy.
but with Yeezy,
If you when you think about it.
but with Yeezy, he actually paid attention to Jay-Z though.
Of course.
Like all them niggas Jay had around him, he yeah, he was the only one that soaked it up.
He took it and he put his spin on it.
And he soaked it up to be able to look at the nigga today and he do some of the same shit Jay do. Jay go over here get 200-300 million from a motherfucker. Kanye go over here get 200-300 million from a. He soaked up the blueprint.
And now he's worth more than goddamn Jay-Z.
And now that he became political, that's why I mean by he's smart. He doing like he's starting to have the same effect that Snoop had and Shaq had in they
Cause
lane.
I
Because
think, if I'm not mistaken, I think Benny Siegel did say he gave him. I think he gave it to him because them 50M.
it's possible. I ain't gonna say he couldn't
I
afford
think
to
he
give
did.
us to
I
the
think
nigga
he
got enough
did.
bread.
I was seeing certain bloggers talk about it, but I actually it was a celebration about it. Like Benny,
Until I see Beans on something saying he did it, it's just in the air right now with me.
yeah, yeah. He got to
But
show
he
up.
has the money to do it. But
Of course, and I believe, and I believe this with everything in my heart. I believe Yeezy is a nigga that stand on his word. When it come down to helping folks, if he say he gonna do it.
mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I believe, cause I mean, just think about it. Shit, he got 2 Chainz bossed up.
Yeah, but if you really
It,
think about it, 2 Chainz was already bossing up before he got
he
with Kanye.
was, he
Wheezy
was,
stamped
but
Wheezy stamped 2 Chainz in a way that Ludacris couldn't even do.
that's what I'm saying. Like he was just a southern. He just had a southern attention. When Yeezy stamped him, that put him in a different tax
When
bracket.
Yeezy stamped too,
When Yeezy stamped
I
Two
think he went
Chainz.
in a different tax bracket when Wheezy stamped him. They came out duffel bag boys. He
Yeah,
turned into a
it
different
did,
level
but
of nigga
I'm saying
automatically.
to
Because when he
I'm
did that,
saying
they went on tour. Baby and them made sure they got that
but
nigga bossed up mentally.
but
So he was
what
what he
I'm
was before he got with Yeezy.
what I'm saying is okay, when you listen to the Yeezy heads or what type of music that they listen to, they probably wasn't listening to no trap rappers. You did what I'm saying? It gave him a different following. I'm not
That's
saying
all
like
he
he
probably
was.
got from him. He didn't
That's what
really,
I'm
yeah,
saying.
he didn't really like make
You
nothing
go,
about Two Chainz. Two
you
Chainz
will
was
get
what
a
he was
shitload
already.
of followers. You'll get a shitload of followers fucking with Yeezy that you a crowd that you wouldn't even think
Yeah,
that'll
he
come
got a
your
different
way
crowd. So you
because
gonna
he's just
see
that
that.
powerful.
But that's really all he could do for him. Like he learned how to be a businessman through Baby and Wayne.
Yeah, he did.
So at
But
that point, Ye couldn't
that,
really teach him nothing that he didn't learn from Cash Money.
yeah,
He ran around
like
with the niggas for about 5 years.
that just like Ruger. Okay, Ruger had a small following. All he had was basically, the GDs in Chicago to be a couple allies that
And most of
scrap
his
fuck with.
shine came from the fact that it's a Dirk umbrella. It's the Duck umbrella.
Right.
That was
But
the biggest stamp he had.
when Yeezy threw him on Donda, and he was basically saying in the song like, they blame being blackball. It ain't too many people fucking with them, and Yeezy in the background like it's okay. You ain't got to
You see what
worry
I'm
about that
saying?
no more.
Like I said, all that shit made sense. Like at first it got past me when we talked about it, and he was like, "Man, that GD's and the dope shit." I'm like, "Man, the song raw, but it ain't gonna get him nowhere." But I
Mm.
really wasn't wrong at the time.
Yeah,
Because at the time they hadn't been stamped by no heavy hitter.
right.
It just was a good song.
That's all it was.
It's a good song, but now it's being backed by a nigga that's backing it, and this nigga's a heavy hitter, influential in the game, and he come from that section.
He's a god.
So it's different.
And he let you perform on his platform at a stadium.
And
The-
once again, I don't even think Kanye did it personally, like a personal thing for Ruger. Because I feel like
no,
if Duck
no,
had been alive, it would have been Duck he would have been fucking with.
I agree.
You see what I'm saying? So I
I
feel
agree.
like Ruger being the most prominent GD at that time, he had to go with that. But
Yeah,
it's a bigger agenda to the shit because okay, yeah, he reached out and stamped a song, and this coming from a mogul. This ain't no artist, just big artist saying, yeah, like Drake is a fucking legend in the game, but he ain't no mogul yet.
yeah,
He ain't no mogul yet. You ain't made 20, 30 motherfuckers rich. You ain't, you know what I'm saying? Until
yeah,
you get a
yeah.
habit of making people rich, I can't give you that mogul shit. Diddy went out there and
And
he might not have made a whole bunch of people rich, but he put them in a position to get rich.
yeah, he gave him. I'm talking about gave him good marketing and everything. You can see him in the studio with Kanye while he record with the mask on his
Right,
face, like
like,
he's showing y'all like, yeah, this my little homie right here. You know what I mean?
like
And I know all.
what he doing is not the fact that he co-signing Ruger, man. He co-signing the GDs, man. It's a bigger
True.
picture. Like he's
It,
already
it,
over
it,
here
it is.
pushing for in behind closed doors. He pushing trying to get Larry Hoover free. What makes more sense to go outside and tap into that same market that he created and shed some light on them? that's a positive manner too, because it's not like he went to the streets and was, I'm stamping the GDs and there's 30,000 niggas outside. Yeah, nigga,
No,
throwing up
no,
guns and shit. He did it in a positive
no.
manner. At an event he was throwing with a certain type of crowd, and he was able to bring them out and showcase them to the world.
Mm-hmm.
He pushing the agenda for the GDs, not for Ruger.
But I mean, even if it's not for Ruger, but at the same time, just the point of him allowing him to be on the album, the point of him showing, real live footage of him in the studio with him recording. He didn't think that, he would be in the same place as Yeezy. I'm gonna fly you out, blase squad, and you're gonna be out here with me, and I'm gonna lace you, with the business side of this, how you could become a boss. I'm pretty sure he
But
was.
he got to do that. If you gonna get behind them and stamp them, so they can at least be on the even playing ground with the BDs. You can't just say, oh, bring them out and stamp them. You really gotta get behind them so motherfuckers know this shit real.
Mm-hmm.
Cause you trying to push for the GDs, you just ain't pushing for them. You trying to put them. You trying to elevate them to the scale now way the same. Cause nigga, the scale been like this, nigga, with this GD shit in the industry. The GDs
Yeah.
didn't had a decade. The BDs didn't had a decade, nigga. Building relationships with the stars. Building relationships with all the rap celebrity niggas out the street.
Mm-hmm.
The GDs 10 years late on, you know what I'm saying? They need a nigga like a Jay-Z caliber, a Kanye caliber. Can't nobody else, if they not that caliber of a person right now, you can't even stamp them correctly like you want to even the playing ground. Because the BDs
True.
got too much political relationships in the street with a lot of these rap crews. Kanye, the only nigga got the power to eliminate that because his fan base, a whole nother fan base. He can get the same numbers for the GDs just off his fan base. So the
True.
nigga, the ops don't even gotta listen to that
He
guy.
can. He can actually. He can get more.
Yeah, he can. Yeah, he definitely can. But I'm
Yeah.
gonna say around the same, because if you put all these niggas together, the numbers gonna come out the same. Because it's so many Chicago rappers. On top of it, so many BD rappers that's successful, nigga, that's making money off their music, that's doing numbers. You put all them niggas together as a streaming number and video comparison numbers, they keeping up with Kanye. As a whole,
Yeah, as a whole.
them
But
niggas
one
selling, man.
man, one
Killed
on
this
one,
shit
one
by
on
itself.
one.
Polo G been killing the last 2 years. Herbo still been killing shit. And then they
Yeah,
got
but
niggas up under them that been coming out, taking off too. It's a lot of niggas over there, bro. The BD
it
don't got
is.
that. Duck was the biggest nigga.
But it is. But Kanye showed the world that okay, all these street rappers that was hot at the time, Gucci, Jeezy, T.I., Drake, Jay-Z, all these niggas that was before him, he blew past him.
Who, Kanye?
Yeah.
He was going to blow past him. For one, he's a producer and a rapper. A producer
True.
makes more money than a
True.
motherfucking rapper.
You're right. You're right. I forgot about that
He
part.
rapping and producing. So when he do his album, he's the fucking executive producer. That's another check. You gonna get the rapper check. You gonna get the executive producer bag. Now you got a label. You getting CEO bag. You got artists. You got the you leading shit. You getting bags. As a like, why you think Dr. Dre got so much money? Nigga, he made all the goddamn beats.
Yeah.
Then fucked around and was rapping on them too.
Yeah.
When you can rap and you can make the beats and you can do both to a level where both sides of them gonna be in the top tier at all times,
Mm-hmm.
everything Kanye do always in the top 10. He don't even got to rap, and he'd be in the top 10.
It's a bad
But then
motherfucker,
when he
boy.
rap, he in the top 10 too. So when you hear him rap, he rapping on his own shit. So nigga, who you think receiving all the residuals behind the music that was made? Him.
Him.
That shit
He
come out
getting it all.
that shit come out through 2-3 billion streams, nigga. He
He
got a
getting it.
fat producer royalty coming.
That's a bad
He
motherfucker,
got a
boy.
mean bag, nigga.
He
And
do.
his bag different than a lot of rappers. That's why it took a nigga of his caliber to reach out and be like, nigga, I'm gonna stamp these niggas because nobody else can mingle in them politics. T.I. can't say I'm gonna stamp GD. Man, if you don't get the fuck out of here, that ain't gonna
Yeah,
be.
yeah.
That's not going. That ain't. You're not even Chicago. You can't dictate no types of politics.
Right.
We talking about a nigga from Chicago that know the history of BDs, that know the history of GDs, that know the history of Larry Hoover and all this shit that comes from Chicago politics. He's seeing the playing field. He been watching the BDs. He came out and he stamped the BDs.
Mm-hmm.
Once he jumped on Chief Keef shit, he stamped them and they took off. It's only right you go over here. You pushing for Larry Hoover to come home. It only make it right to go over here and stamp these niggas in a way where it put them on the same level of success. Because you got to show the world how the government gonna feel like Larry Hoover changed if he can't see that the GDs have made a difference outside. Because they inside, they still feel like he control outside.
Mm-hmm.
The government still feel like what Larry Hoover was doing, he's still responsible for. All these people get killed outside, nigga, you can stop that because you got that type of power. That's how the white folks be looking at him.
Mm-hmm.
Because what he used to do.
Right.
So for you to push for this man to get out, and you from Chicago, you gonna have to show these people some kind of way you can change some shit. You can change the atmosphere some kind of way.
Mm-hmm.
And what way you gonna do that besides going out there getting a nigga that got the potential to be successful as a GD rapper, and that brings the GD ship along, and then all these other niggas start following suit. When you got too much time to go be successful, you ain't got no time to risk it all.
Right.
Most of the GD niggas that sitting in Chicago, they got all the time in the world to risk it all. They ain't getting flew over here, flew over there doing shows, and this rapper bringing them out. They too busy with this relationship with Lil Durk and all of them. Kanye finna break that barrier, because if Yeezy can fuck with them, then I can go over there and fuck with them too. That's how niggas gonna start seeing it, because
Right.
niggas got a different level of respect for Kanye. He's a neutral nigga. You know what I'm saying? So they not like he choosing the side. Now that nigga, he stamped the BDs too. Now I'm over here, I'm finna stamp them. He physically showing both sides, like I want to see both of y'all win.
Oh yeah. Of course, he want to see the shot win as a whole, and that won't be the last nigga.
No, I won't be the last nigga, but it took what they're doing right now for them to shed that light on them. And it was gonna be hard to shed the light on them the proper way, because the light been on them. And far as the street niggas go, we know about them.
Right.
But they light ain't bright in the industry because of the politics of what they going through with their enemies. Because their enemies got success first.
And they got certain they had certain contracts about
niggas that got more money than you.
I heard niggas had actual contracts to where they couldn't play certain niggas' music, like certain GDs and shit. I heard about that.
Who want to come in here and listen to these niggas rapping songs about us?
Yeah, so that was I heard about that. That was a big thing. I thought, if I'm not mistaken, I think Ruger or Duck, you know what I mean, they exposed it or whatever.
Oh, my battery going. That's the politics, though. You think you was going? You think when Death Row was running shit? You think you was gonna be going around in these clubs playing Death Row diss songs?
Hell no.
So they was gonna fuck the DJ up. What you was playing? What you even play this disrespectful shit for? Knowing we was coming, nigga. Should would have sent the goons at the DJ, nigga.
off the rip.
Off the rip. So that ain't nothing unusual. Like, nigga, it's a respect thing. You are dealing with street niggas. So we in the building. You gonna play this disrespectful shit? What you saying, nigga? Like, that's how niggas gonna take it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But
real
shit,
talk.
we gonna get up out of here, man. We got a nice little time, man. We over a motherfucking hour, man. Some change, man. We went for a minute, man. But anyway, tomorrow the rise and fall of O Block in episode drop tomorrow. All digital platforms, on YouTube as well. And we got some more shit coming too. You know what I'm saying? Just check us every Monday, and then we running a couple other episodes of shit that's gonna be dropping too. We about to turn up on you motherfuckers. So just tune in with us, man. And we gonna fuck with y'all in a minute though. It's Mafia and Paint. It's time for that
We,
culture for the
we,
motherfucking streets, man. Go subscribe, like our podcast channel, all that shit.
oh yeah, and go check out Trapping Godfather.
Oh yeah,
You know what I
yeah.
mean?
New EP out, man. Trapping Godfather. I forgot all about that shit, man. Make sure y'all go follow me on Spotify. Run them numbers up. All the good shit, nigga. Slap for slap, man. We doing shit like that, nigga. And
So
tap back in with us. Let me know what y'all think, man. Till the
till
next time.
we
It's a wrap.
gone.